check. Keep hosing, check. Run up a check. Get money, check. Still pretty, check. Keep hosing, check. Run up a check.
It's your girl Lena, and today I will be showing you a video on how to achieve your own filling nails without having to go to the nail salon. Do it right at home. Stay tuned. So the first step is you make sure that you take off all the nail polish on your nails. Mine happens to be gel, so I definitely need to use the machine, but if you have no polish, that's perfect. So I'm turning on my machine. It's a little bit on the higher level because I want to make sure I get all my gel. Please keep in mind the more pressure you apply on the machine, the more easier it is to burn yourself. So the next part is you're gonna go dry your nails and take out whatever is that loose part. In the area that's circled, you might notice that the lifting on the nail, which appears to be white, that would be the part that would be getting clipped off. Lift up the skin on my cuticles. Alrighty, in this part of the video, I'm going to be using my drill machine with the bit called Diamond. And I'm also going to be using a nail file in order for you guys to see how to use both so that we can blend in the fake nail with the real nail. Reminder, try not to blend in too hard to avoid any of the burning effects. And now that's how it's supposed to look after you blend it. Just make sure to continue each step on each one of the nails. Alrighty, so now you get the nail filer with the highest grid. This one happens to be 100/180 nail filer, and I got it from Kiss. Using a nail filer is better, it's faster. So I think I'm gonna start using a nail filer for this part. We're gonna be using the Extra Bond nail polish in order to attach the acrylic to the nail. It's 2 coats that we're adding right now. Alrighty, so in this clip I'm using my Mia Secrets monomer, and I'm basically dabbing the brush on the napkin and taking out any excess powder that was there from probably the last time I did my nails. And I'm just sliding it off, as you can see in the video. Now I'm gonna get the monomer and I'm gonna dip my brush. Just make sure to press down to remove any bubbles. Slide your brush on one of the sides and then dip it into the powder on the side that you did not slide. So the wet side. Now that right there is what we call a perfect bead. Now you're going to place that bead on the top of your nail and try to get it in the inner corners and try to make sure that they stay within the nail. Now as you can see, I'm dabbing my brush on the acrylic and pushing it in a downward motion in order for the nail and the acrylic to bend. Just making sure to stay within the corners of my nails. And again, being very careful and remembering to slide down the product using the middle of my brush towards the bottom of my nail. And now that's exactly how the finishing product should look. For this step, I'll be teaching you how to retouch up on your nail shape. Mine happens to be coughing, so I'll be using my Sally's nail file on the bit 180. And basically what I'm doing right here is I'm shaping it to my personal preference, whatever I feel like is best for me. Here's a little tip while nail filing your nails. Try to focus on going back and forth from side to side. Reason being is because we want to make sure that our nail comes out even and not uneven. So if you focus on one side more than the other, of course one side will come out more thinner than the other side. And if you're a perfectionist like me, you want to make sure that both sides come out perfectly even, because at the end of the day, that's kind of our goal, is to make sure that all of our nails is as even as we can make it. Alrighty, so in this step we're going to focus on reshaping the nail. Now what I mean by reshaping is we're going to use our drill to make the nail look as natural as possible. We want the nail to look as if it was our own. As seen in this part of the video, I actually turned my drill a little bit up to a medium. Reason being is because since I am using the drill on my hands, I actually don't want to hurt myself in any way. So I just keep it at the pressure that I allow for myself. Now if you feel like you could go higher, then you're more than welcome to. Now in this part, you're actually seeing me going around the top of my nails. We want to make sure that the top of the nail blends in as natural as possible. And of course, the way we achieve the natural look is by flattening the top part of the nail, because the thicker it is, the weirder it looks. In this part of the video, I'm actually flattening the surface of the area. Now I'm making sure that the surface of the area is as even as possible and there's no dents in between it. Actually going to the bottom of the nail, reason being is because a lot of the times when you're doing the acrylic, there is a clump that gets stuck on the bottom of the nail and it dries out and it makes the nail uneven. So if you just do the bottom of the nail, it's easier to even out the nail. And of course, from here, I'm going to be sure to repeat all the same steps on each nail. Now we're just picking up this brush and we're going to make sure that we take off all the dust that was accumulated. And after brushing off the dust, we're going to make sure to apply the cuticle oil onto the nails and massage it right in. Thank you all for watching, and if you want to see me achieve this look, just like, comment, and subscribe. The video should be up shortly after.
In this world that I like more than checks, money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money. I got pants in the coop.